What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, and you guys are watching Pay to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs, day number 1485, coming at you once again with another brand new video. Hope you're all doing fantastic out there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you drive for apps like GrubHub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you, my friends, are in the right place to stay up to date with what's going on in the gig economy. So get started right now for free. Hit that red subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications so you're always notified whenever I post something new. And if you wouldn't mind it, hit that like button down below. It just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. And leave a comment saying liked, L-I-K-E-D, and let's jump into this. So forgive me, the person who sent me this, I completely forgot your name, but I really appreciate you sending this. This gives a really different perspective on Uber Eats here. Now, this is an Australian-based Uber Eats article. Now, you might be saying, why am I reading this when we live in the United States, at least the majority of us? Because it's always good to hear a different perspective from one of these companies from another part of the world. So, why is your Uber Eats order taking so long to arrive? While Australians are spending more on food delivery apps today than before the pandemic, getting a hot meal on time has become more expensive and difficult in recent months in Melbourne. For months, Valerio Calabro, owner of 3 pizza businesses across the city, has seen customers wait more than an hour for their deliveries due to the largest food delivery player, Uber Eats, being unable to find an available driver. Now, that's in Australia, where DoorDash is #1 here. Every day, there's food left on the table that never gets picked up, Mr. Calabro said. On a recent Friday night, we had 20 pizzas sitting on the bench. He said it often took up to 20 minutes to find a driver to pick up an order once the food was cooked and ready to go. Sometimes the driver accepts and then cancels, and Uber has to find another driver, he said. Meanwhile, the customer is only told the restaurant is still preparing food. Eventually, if Uber cannot find a driver, it will cancel the order and customers are entitled to a refund. But Mr. Calabro said customers then tended to take out their frustration on his staff, some of whom had been reduced to tears over abusive phone calls. They can get their refund, but that's not the point. They're hungry, and when they're hungry, they're angry. Some have pointed to a driver shortage alongside the widespread staff shortages across the hospitality industry as the cause of the problem, with at least one app, Menulog, now trialing employing drivers directly in an attempt to plug the gap. Wei Song, a 28-year-old student from Malaysia who delivers for Uber Eats in the CBD and inner suburbs on his bike, said he had seen a big increase in people joining up with delivery partners during lockdowns who had since left again to return to other jobs. But he also said delays were sometimes the fault of restaurants. Sometimes restaurants get too busy, they'll forget the Uber orders, and then they will start cooking when I arrive there, he said. I can't wait and cancel it and tell them another Uber driver will come and get the order, which is true. Sherry, a 24-year-old Melbourne Uber Eats driver, says there was no lack of drivers. Instead, he said poor pay was leading to drivers being picky about deliveries, which is another huge thing, for sure. Sherry did not want to use his full name, and he is still signed up as a driver with Uber Eats, began working full-time for the company in 2019, and was making $1,400 to $1,800 a week. It's good money. But over the years, Sherry said changes to pay rates for drivers, he was earning less and less for the same amount of work. He left the gig economy as a result and is now working instead as a subcontractor for a major alcohol retailer, doing home deliveries for guaranteed $250 a day. He said many delivery drivers operated on multiple apps at once, including Uber Eats, Menulog, DoorDash, and Deliveroo, and would pick better paying jobs over smaller. That meant restaurants were often left with no driver to pick up the food that they had prepared. Only 2 out of 10 jobs is worth picking up, said Sherry. Compared to delivery bike riders, drivers like him were contending with increased costs, including vehicle upkeep and fuel prices hovering at close to $2 a liter. It used to be that each and every job was well paid, but now we have to be picky, he said. If you have to drive 5 kilometers for $5, why am I going to waste my fuel? Uber would not confirm that its pay structure had changed for drivers, but a spokesman explained that delivery people received an estimate of each fare before they accepted the job. So this goes on for a little bit longer, but I think you guys kind of get the point now. You know, this has been an issue, you know, not just with Uber Eats, but for DoorDash, you know, and sometimes GrubHub too, you know. So what do you guys think about this? Do you agree with the article? Do you disagree? Let me know in the chat or the comments down below. And of course, if you guys ever have anything you want to share with me, a topic, an article, a story, a question, whatever you have, send me an email. paytodrivestories@gmail.com is the best way to reach me. And with that being said, if you guys also want a quicker response, you can always message me through Patreon at patreon.com/paid2drive. That link is in the description down below or in the pinned top comment. And anyone who signs up as a patron, as my way of saying thank you, is I give you guys shout outs in all my new videos, which I'm about to do right now. So when you hear your name called, say, "Hey Pete, I heard my name." We've got John Birchfield, Angela Counts McCarty, Brian Pomeroy, Brian Medina, Heidi Barnes, Jimmy Santiago, Joe Valerio, Kurt Paul, Laura Love, Tulsa Todd, Agus, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Hanor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Fresh One, Jason Casta, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Tom Perry, Brian Richardson, Candace Mitchell, Jenny Thomas, Joyce Hine, LaDonna Roten, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, and Valerie Brown. So huge shout outs to every single one of you guys out there. Really appreciate that. And with that being said, everybody, I hope every single one of you is saving lots of money on your gas with the Get Upside Gas app. It's a free app for your smartphone. Link is in the description down below. Just scroll down the page to where it says Get the Free Gas app. And then from there, all you have to do is install it on whatever kind of phone or tablet you have. And then from that point, you go to your gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app. And within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Make sure to download it. And of course, for all your t-shirts, hoodies, and goodies, you guys should know by now, paytodrivestore.com is the place for you. That's the place to go for all the brand new designs, colors, sizes, you name it. We probably have it on sale every day. Paytodrivestore.com. That's the place. Go check it out. Links down below. And if you made it to the end of this video, leave a comment saying END439, END439. Just lets me know you made it to the end of the video. And of course, don't forget to hit that free red subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications so you're always notified when I post something new. And if you wouldn't mind it, hit that like button. Just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. And leave a comment saying liked, L-I-K-E-D. Simple as that. And until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling, and we'll see you next time right here on Pay to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs. And as always, drive safe, be well, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace, everybody. Later.